Deep red state will have to pay for transgender baby murderers, male to female surgery. Oh no, there's the picture. There it is. Isn't she pretty?
Stunning and brave.
Um, for some reason, her right eye is not trusting whatever's over on the left. She's so purty. This dude killed a child,
Yep.
an 11-month-old child, and a judge ordered the state of Indiana to pay for their medical transition and to send them to a female prison.
Yep. That's why
Federal
we
judge-
need to fix the judge or the court system too.
A federal judge ruled that Autumn Cordeleone, who was born Jonathan Richardson, had been subjected to cruel and unusual punishment after being denied gender-affirming surgery, according to the ACLU, which filed the suit. Fuck the ACLU. They are a bunch of degenerate fuckwads.
Yep.
They are horrible, horrible people, and I hope bad things happen to them for the rest of their lives. And I hope they live a long time. United States District Court Judge Richard, maybe because his name's Richard, he was like, yeah, don't have that thing associated with me. Because his name used to be Richardson, see?
Yeah.
Ordered that the Department of Corrections must provide Cordeleone. How come they always nobody's just Jane Smith when they transmute?
No, it's always some fucked up, weird sounding like Skylar Manifestia.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Order that the Department of Corrections must provide the surgery at the earliest opportunity. You know what? I just would not have any opportunities available.
Yeah.
Today marks a
security issue.
A significant victory for transgender individuals in Indiana's prisons, unless you're a woman who's about to get raped by this guy.
Yeah.
ACLU of Indiana's legal director, Ken Falk, said in a statement, denying evidence-based medical care.
Yeah.
Sorry. Medical-based. Get fucked. Based medical care to incarcerated people simply because they are transgender is unconstitutional. We are pleased that the court agreed. Do you remember when cruel and unusual punishment meant not tarring and feathering people?
Yeah, not like whipping them daily and withholding food and chaining up in a room full of rats with like 5 other dudes and making them smell each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now
the definition of cruel and unusual has shifted quite a bit.
Now it's, hey, I can't watch TV, or I can't go hang out with the chicks. Okay. The inmate is currently serving a 55-year prison sentence for the strangulation, this says her, I'm going to correct that, of his 11-month-old stepdaughter after admitting to killing the little fucking bitch.
Yep.
He strangled an 11-year-old to death.
No, an 11-month-old.
Sorry, 11-month-old. Thank you. 11-month-old, and called that child a little fucking bitch. And now, if you live in Indiana, you get to pay for this deluded degenerate, this baby murderer.
Yeah. I was going to go with reprobate, but, degenerate works really well.
His wiener cut off. Aw.
I'm all for cutting his wiener off, but for a different reason.
Not his way.
Yeah, the rusty poo knife kind of way.
Yep, and then rammed right up his ass.
Yep, where it belongs.
He murdered an 11-month-old, and it's cruel and unusual not to give him gender-affirming care.
What is wrong with our country that this shit is allowed to stand?
So many things.
I mean, we have come so far down from where we were. It used to be we would execute these people and everybody would have a fucking picnic about it because everybody hated these kind of fucking monsters. And now they get everything they want.
Look, I just want to be very clear here. This person should be dead.
Yes.
The state should have put him in the electric chair, dropped him off a bridge. I don't fucking care. He murdered an 11-month-old.
Yeah. Yeah. And obviously had no shame about it.
My youngest granddaughter is just about that age, Jack, and I
Yeah.
cannot imagine harming her. And if anybody did, I would do my best to end them.
Yeah. And we don't normally talk about these kind of things with crimes like this, but dear God, this asshole gets gender affirming care and transferred to a women's prison after what he did. No.
Oh, I'm not going to scroll down further. I just want to point this out. They talk about another case in here where this was forced on a state, and it cost him almost $500,000 for the surgery.
Yeah. It's not cheap.
That's what you folks in Indiana are going to be paying for.
Yeah. I hope this gets thrown out on appeal, but we know
It won't. It
No.
might get thrown out if it makes it all the way up to the Supreme Court. But as they're calling it, evidence-based medical care, it'll probably
that's
be allowed.
fucking disgusting. What a waste of our time. Why are we supporting all of these evil people?
Because they're in charge.
Yeah, and they should be.
I've seen this said many times recently, and I don't know if we've talked about it all here or not, but we have a crisis of empathy in our country. We have a crisis where everything is about feelings, logic, common sense, just basic moral decency. Fuck all of that. Don't you feel bad for this guy who's actually a girl and has to be forced to live like a girl or like a guy just because he murdered an 11-month-old?
No, I don't feel bad for him.
But
I
there are
don't care how
people,
monstrous they seem to think that is. This
but there's
person's a fucking monster.
you're not wrong, but there's people who think like that. Like, I realize they did something horrible, but it's just so mean to not accept him for the identity that he identifies as.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
He strangled an 11-month-old. You think I give a fuck about cruelty to this guy?
Yeah.
Fuck him. Anyway, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw the picture, but I then read the story and I just got fucking angry.
Yep. That was pretty much what happened with me too. Because it's like, what the fuck am I looking at? Oh dear Lord, I have to share this with Monkey.
Uh-oh.
What?
What are you? What has to be shared? Oh, you were saying that's what you said at the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I had a brain fart because I was bringing up a picture for the next thing we'll talk about.
Oh yeah.
Remember when prison was supposed to be punishment? Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's more like a vacation for perverts.